Hello, my name's LVTS. LVTS, I'm a rapper, creator, entertainer. My name's LVTS again, and I'm from Sydenham, South London. You know, about Sydenham as well, I was actually born in Lewisham Hospital, and I stayed at my nan and granddad's house till I was about maybe 9 months old. And ever since then, my mum actually bought a flat in Sydenham, Lower Sydenham. And since then, like, I've just grown up in Sydenham, you know, like born in Lewisham Hospital and raised in Sydenham.
Sick of all the he say, she say nonsense. Get rid of the key stage, cliche conscious. These days, these ops talking. Capped up goose and the pussy was quacky on ultra defense while the shoes on attack. Raising the price, dropping the apple by raising a Mac. Wasting the wear, life ain't sweet like Cody and Zach. What you gonna do when the pressure's applied? Are you gonna crack? Are you gonna brush them aside like plaque? Piercing your ears, are you gonna take that? Pushing the ego aside like a win back? Are you gonna flex it?
So right now, we're in Sydenham, Fresh and Fruity store. I come in here all the time to get my fruit, my veg. Anybody that knows me knows that I love to cook, you know, and I get that from my mum, and I get that from my grandparents too, because, you know, both my grandparents are from Jamaica. My nan always loves to cook, you know, like rice and peas, chicken on a Sunday, every Sunday. You know, she cooks her veg, sweet potato, pumpkin rice, you know, salmon, tuna. She's a great cook, you know, that's one thing about my nan. Also, my granddad's a great cook as well. He wouldn't cook as much as my nan, but when he did, always tasted good, you know. So that's where I get like my inspiration to cook, you know, like as a young man.
Slave epidemic way before a black man was classed as athletic. They say we use
so yeah, rest in peace to my granddad as well, who passed away a couple of months ago. He was a great man, you know, like he had so much like charisma, you know, like when he walked in, sometimes we'll be with the family and we'll be watching maybe Deal or No Deal or a family show, maybe Gladiators, and he'll be in the kitchen and he'd walk in and he'd say like 2-3 words. He'd be like, yo, and everybody in that room would start laughing. Everybody, like even the baby would start laughing. You know, like he had that charisma about him that was just made him stand out. He's like somebody that I definitely look up to. You know, like me becoming a man, I definitely look up to him. You know, like I've seen him do so much.
Young one, rest in peace to those deceased. Don't press delete, the pastor preach, increase the peace, empower the weak, the words they speak, and those they teach, the power the reach, embark the beast, profit loss.
You know, my granddad, some of the things that he would cook, he would do a great Cornmeal porridge, like great Cornmeal. He showed me how to make it as well, like. And one thing about him when he cooked, he always took his time, you know, stirring the cornmeal. He never rushed it, always took his time. And you know, like me, the first experience becoming independent, I went to university in Greenwich and I lived on campus for 1 year. And you know, some of the things I would cook, I would get my veg, I'd get my plantain. I love eating plantain when I was in uni. This was me right here. 4 plantain, £4, job done. That's me right there. You know, potatoes, carrot, boiling up my potatoes. Sometimes I get it frozen, but sometimes I prefer to get the fresh. You know, you get the fresh scent, you know, fresh feeling. Mushrooms, green peppers. Another thing about my granddad as well is like when he did certain meals and certain recipes, he'd always get, you know, peppers, garlic, onions, and he'd fry up the garlic, onions, and he'd put the seasoning on top, and it always tasted so nice. You know, that's one thing about him. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
I mastered rhyme control, switch my style to cruise control. I burn 2 tracks like it's charcoal and beat it up with no bird control. Glory behold when my talent unfold like paper that ain't properly been folded.
Anybody that's interested in making marmalade, come get your special oranges from Seville, Spain for 2 weeks only. They only come once a year. So if you want to get your Seville oranges for marmalade, if you like to make marmalade at home, come get your Seville oranges right here. Fresh and fruity. Look at that right there.
Peanut butter jelly, watch the gear shift. This that Tupac Machiavelli, man, are fearless. Turn up the stereo, blocking out the interference.
So I'm LVTS. I've just worked on a short documentary about Sydenham called My Sydenham Story. I hope you've enjoyed the documentary. I hope we brought enough insight into the community and Sydenham as not just a community but just as a whole in itself. So I hope you really enjoyed watching, and in terms of me myself, LVTS, I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing, not just for the community but just for London, and for my family too. And I don't know exactly where I'm gonna go. I don't know where it is I'm going. I don't know exactly what path I'm going on, but I'm gonna just keep pushing. And wherever I do go, however high I do reach, I'm never gonna forget where I came from. Sydenham. That's where I'm from. LVT.
Taking a flyer.